the sinful stains on the soul of this poor creature be washed away to the raging seas. May she be purified by the blood of the Lamb, her corruption cleansed by the merciful hand of the Almighty.
Oh, amen to that, sir.
Are you ready, profligate sinner, to be washed in the blood of the Lamb, anointed in the flesh, and touched to the hollow of your bones by the Eternal Father?
Oh, touch me, sir. Touch me.
Holy God.
Be quiet, Hannah. Top to bottom, cleanse me good.
I'm just demented.
Just stay out of sight. Top to bottom, sir.
Are you ready to be purified?
Ready and willing.
Do you abase yourself before me?
On my knees, sir. Desperate keen.
Are you ready for the laying on of hands?
Lay them on, sir. Lay them on.
I'm for the door.
On you go. He's harmless enough. Here I am, sir. Flesh and blood.
Then, in his name, and on his behalf, I grasp ye to the bosom of...
Hannah, are you still there?
I'm trammelled up in a curtain.
Oh, God, come out, please. Hurry up.
God almighty.
Is he possessed, maybe?
I doubt that very much, Jessie.
Oh, my God. What have we done?
It's not what we've done. It's what follows.
Crime and the law. Fire and ice. A thief, for instance, is more natural than you or I. He considers, as a tiger would in the jungle, it is his absolute right to tear you limb from limb should you stray within his ken. It is my profession to curtail that natural assumption. Or perhaps you are more refined, an embezzler of sorts, or a pocket delver, a high-roof bolter, a nip-and-tuck man, a nymph of the pave with larcenous intent, a night-walker, a rin-the-cutter, a corpse-lifter. In all these pastimes, and many more that, like the stars in the sky, cannot be counted, or the sand on the seashore measured, you break the law. And the law is what I uphold. Lady Justice, scales in one hand and sword in the other, I serve her to the utmost of my by no means insignificant ability. Permit me to introduce myself. I am James McLevy, Inspector of Police, and my parish is Leith, in the city of Edinburgh. Coffee is the blood that runs in my veins. And if I could find a decent brew, I'd marry the woman that makes it. Oh, just one thing, and you forgot. In respect of the 6th commandment, should you perhaps break this, I am afraid you may find my hand hard gripped upon your sleeve, and the shadow of a hangman's rope fall across your face. Man or woman, high or low, in hot blood or cold, thou shalt not kill. For should you do so, I'll bring you down.
Nothing to cheer a man up after breakfast like a dead body on the slab.
Right enough.
Found where exactly?
Bodykeeper.
What?
In the Water of Leith, naked as Adam.
Cause of death?
As yet unknown, Dr. Jarvis.
That is where I come in, to dispel the clouds of your ignorance, McLevy. No obvious mortal wound.
Uh-huh.
So, a few bruises, Fallen in, perhaps, and then drowned?
Or thrown from the bridge above, already a corpse.
And what makes you think such?
Moss on the top of the brigstone had been fresh scraped back, as if something shoved over.
All surmise, Inspector. Best not try teaching Granny how to suck the hen's egg.
Sorry, sir. I tried a shortcut and got lost in the wines.
Like many a man afore you. Dr. Jarvis, this is Constable Mulholland. Come skipping all the way over from Ireland to bolster my intelligence.
A hard task, surely.
I already feel the benefit.
Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it. Anything else at first sight?
Face contorted considerably. Fear, perhaps. Shock of death.
Or something else.
A pity he was naked, eh?
Clothes are always a great help.
Is that a fact?
The hands of the cadaver.
No rings of any kind, I noticed.
Yeah, but soft skin. Most certainly not from the labouring class.
No. A bank manager.
What?
Tell me what you discover when you cut him up.
Well, a bank manager?
Come away, Mulholland. Dr. Jarvis might chop you to bits by mistake.
I'm sure he would notice the difference.
A bank manager? How do you know such?
And Dr. Jarvis, if you must suck eggs for breakfast, try not to dip your shirt cuff in the yolk.
How annoying. It's freshly laundered as well.
You don't like him much, do you, sir?
Oh, no getting past you, Mulholland.
McLevy, what's this I hear about another corpse in the cold room?
Aha, not a stitch to his name.
I can bear witness to that, sir.
Thank you, Constable. Foul play?
Remains to be seen, Lieutenant Roach.
Identification?
Not even a birthmark.
But I thought you said he
What?
was a bank manager.
Took the words out of my mouth, Constable.
A bank manager?
British linen. Not your branch, sir. The Royal Mile.
How do you know all this?
A lay preacher also. I saw him on the sands of Portobello. Fire and brimstone. He breathed it out. Robert Forsythe.
Forsythe? But we've been in the same congregation.
Not anymore.
A respectable citizen naked and dead in Leith. How did this happen, McLevy?
A mystery, sir. And mysteries, as you well know, are my meat and drink.
Did I speak out of turn then, sir?
Did you?
By divulging to our superior.
Is he?
What?
Our superior.
He is in command.
Right enough.
Where are we going now?
Forsythe's domicile.
You know where he lives?
It came to me in a flash. One thing of note.
Yes, Inspector?
Why the body ended up where it did.
Well, I don't suppose it had much choice.
No, Constable. I mean in our parish. What was he doing there? Forsythe is his address just off the Royal Mile. A fair haul from there to Leith.
But it is downhill, sir.
Indeed it is. All the way.
Are you sure it's my Robert?
I'm afraid so, Mistress Forsythe.
Oh, dear. He was out late last night and gone in the morning. Our rooms are separate, you see, and by the time I rose, gone. I imagined early to the bank, as was his custom.
Have you any idea why he would find himself in such an insalubrious area?
Salvation.
Tell me a wee thing more.
Of recent times, Robert came to a decision, an inspiration. He avowed that... Oh, dear.
Oh, take your time, mistress.
That preaching to the converted was not the Lord's work. Mary, he said to me, I must go into the belly of the beast.
Ah, Leith would certainly qualify.
To bring the Lord's salvation into the lives of these poor, unfortunate women.
Frail by nature.
Prostitutes, drabs, call them what you will. They have a soul. They may be redeemed.
Is that a burning I smell?
Oh, gracious me. The bread's still in the oven. Oh, you must excuse me.
Ah, it should be saved.
What?
The bread.
How would you know?
My Aunt Katie is forever doing that.
Oh, the loaves. I make them for the poor. Robert and I often...
Mistress Forsythe, sadly, when your husband came to the surface, there was an absence of clothing.
Absence?
Nothing at all.
Naked?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, how terrible for him.
What was his usual apparel when he went out to redeem the fallen?
A frock coat. Grey, dark trousers and a clean shirt. Shoes always shined. Robert was very particular about that.
Oh, I'm exact the same.
That's nice. Did he ever wear a wedding ring?
Robert considered such ostentatious.
Pocketbook?
Always left at home on those nights.
Anything else carried?
A watch. Gold. Inscribed. Time is of the essence, Robert always said.
Nothing found on his person?
He would be robbed then.
Perhaps.
And murdered also?
No obvious wounds.
We'll have to wait for the autopsy.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, Mulholland.
Where was he found, as it were?
River of Leith.
How odd. Robert could not swim. Always hated water. Except for baptism, of course.
You're not saying much, sir.
I'm thinking.
Should I not have mentioned the autopsy?
Nothing a widow enjoys more than the notion, as she cuts the bread, so a police surgeon slices up her other half.
You're being sarcastic.
I more consider it to be irony. Try to cultivate irony, Mulholland.
I'll think about it.
Your opinion of the woman?
A decent enough Christian body.
Yet as regards her husband's motives?
Well, my Aunt Katie always says, if the horse is dead, don't try to ride it.
What the hell does that mean?
His motives died with him.
True enough. But there are many reasons for seeking out the belly of the beast when darkness falls, and goodness is not always one of them. So, here we are, the happy land.
Looks like a big tenement.
A honeycomb of sin. In the bad old days, many a respectable citizen emerged from here minus his money and reputation.
It's a bawdy house, then.
You're not far wrong. Used to belong to a man named Henry Prager. He and I had a wee altercation, and then he died.
From the altercation?
It may have paved the way. And now it belongs to his former partner in crime. Some say his concubine, some say his nemesis. Her name is Jean Brash.
A nemesis, eh?
That's what they say. Mistress Brash has kept out of trouble these many years, and I have little call to have much to do with her. We pass on the street, we nod politely.
From a distance?
Precisely. But now I am about to rectify that situation.
Why?
Because if there's one place in Leith with the surfeit of women needing to be saved, it is the happy land. Hello, the house!
Do you know what time it is, for God's sake?
I'm well aware.
Oh? Stand out in the light.
Gladly.
Oh, James McLevy.
And you are Jean Brash.
I thought you were a client. Should have known better. Only the police would be hammering you up at this time of the day.
It's not all that early.
Who are you?
Constable Mulholland.
You're very tall.
It runs in the family.
Is that coffee I detect?
I was just brewing up before being so rudely interrupted.
A nice aroma.
I make the best coffee in Edinburgh.
What's the secret?
Quality and grinding. If you two stand there all day, you'll put a damper in the clients. I'm coming down.
Ambrosia.
Beg pardon?
I may have found the woman I am to marry.
Surely not, sir.
What did I tell you about irony, Mulholland?
It's hard to spot.
So, James McLevy, welcome to my humble abode. Well?
Very delicate.
I don't know how you can tell with 5 lumps of sugar in it.
Oh, I can tell. What is the provenance?
A Canongate merchant. But one day I'll have it shipped direct from the Lebanon.
One day?
When I move to better premises.
Oh.
This water's very nice.
Comes out the tap. So, Inspector, why have you near knocked the door down?
Robert Forsythe. You know that name?
Not immediately. Why?
He saves whores, and you have many of them.
Whore is such an ugly word. I prefer my girls, or even magpies.
They like shiny objects.
Such as gold watches.
The man is not a client here, you may have my word upon it. Is he happy in his work?
He's dead.
That's a pity. More coffee?
No. Thank you.
Is something on your mind, Inspector?
I was thinking, Jean Brash, that should you be lying to me and end up in Perth Penitentiary or a transportation ship...
Dear me, what a prospect.
I would bitterly regret the loss of such fragrance.
Myself? Or the coffee?
Both, perhaps.
Well, that didn't get us very far.
When I mentioned Forsythe's name, did you not remark her index finger?
I was looking at the face.
An easy mistake. It tightened round the handle of the cup. She conceals something, I am certain of it.
I couldn't see such.
You have to develop a sixth sense, Constable. When folk tell you one thing, something inside them is relating quite another.
Is that like irony?
Near enough. Come on. We're down to the wines to converse with the half-uncles.
What's that?
The wee pawn shops where many a purloined item finds harbour.
Can we not stop for something to eat?
No such thing as food, Mulholland. When you're on the case, no such thing.
Och, it's been a poor sort of day, Inspector. Nothing but trinkets.
That's a disappointment, Ned. You're our last port of call.
What in God's name was that?
Mulholland's stomach.
I'm still hungry.
Let me inspect your treasure trove.
Welcome to it. See what I tell you? Only let them pledge this rubbish at the goodness of my heart.
What heart?
No, nothing here, sir.
And your other stash?
Eh?
You wouldn't let your value items lie so loose and easy. Where is it?
I have nothing else.
Your eyes tell another story.
I swear upon my life, McLevy.
Mulholland, that tea chest. Pull it aside through the wall.
Whatever you say, sir.
On my mother's grave.
Your mother lives in Vinegar Close and sells pokes of sweeties that would rot the devil's teeth. Well?
A drawer behind it, with a big fine lock.
The key.
I must protest.
The key.
I'm a free citizen.
This is Leith.
Here.
Give the beast to Mulholland.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
Shameful way to treat a poor man.
Shameful.
Got it.
Bring the drawer up here.
This is more like the thing.
But not what we search out.
No, sad but true.
See? You owe me an apology, McLevy.
Hold on.
What are you doing, sir?
The aperture whence came the drawer. Wait now. just in case. Oh, loose brick at the back. Ah, another aperture. Mystery upon mystery, and here a small wooden box containing what? I wonder, Ned.
Family remains.
Well, see now. Ah, this fine gold watch. Observe how it glitters in the light.
Does it have an inscription?
So it does. You read it, Mulholland. You're an educated man.
To Robert, from his adoring wife, Mary.
Now I wonder, Ned, who pawned this wee offering? Shields. Donnie Shields runs a gang of Culies from this tavern, the Foul Anchor. Petty thieves in the main, but the boy has aspirations. Admired by the ladies, and he's a dirty, vicious devil. You see him, at the bar there.
On the small side, runty.
Most are, compared to yourself. Now, where is your stick?
Here, sir. All they had left, full of splinters.
I'll have to do. Go round the back. I'll drive him out to you.
On my way.
Wait. Now, the first thing...
I caution him.
No. The first thing is to lay him out, flat. Then you put the restrainers on him. Then you caution.
1, 2, 3.
Good luck. You may need it. 1, 2, 3.
Good evening, Inspector. What's to be your pleasure?
Conversation. Shields, Donnie Shields, I want a word with you.
Did my mother send you?
No.
She worries over me, you see.
You pawned a gold watch not long since. How came you by it?
None of your damn business.
I think it is. You will come with me to the station.
You'll have to catch me first.
Here, my tin jug's empty. You can buy me a drink, McLevy.
That's Donnie out the back door. I doubt you've lost him, Inspector.
I think not, Tom. I'll follow up my leisure. A word of warning, gentlemen, remain where you are. It's healthier.
Do what he commands. Man carries a big revolver. Kill you dead.
What are you doing down there?
I headed him right enough, but that stick was feeble.
So?
He kicked me.
Whereabouts?
Below the belt, sir.
No! Whereabouts is he? There he goes! Come on!
Where now?
There. He's heading for the wines.
Is that not towards the bawdy house?
Might have known.
Well, I would catch him, were I not so hampered.
Go ahead. The pain will lessen as you move further into pursuance. Oh, I hate running. It's so indecorous.
I'm over here, sir, by the happy land.
What are you doing standing still?
He's vanished, sir.
Into the honeycomb?
Just vanished.
Well, we'll see about that. Jean Brash! Open this door! Open this door before I break it down!
McLevy, are you desperate, man?
Donnie Shields. Is he in your house?
That gallows breed, I wouldn't let him in.
He pawned a gold watch from the body of Forsythe. You best be telling me the truth, Jean.
Why would I lie?
Let me in.
It's a private establishment.
It's a body house.
There he is, sir. Over by the canal.
Oh, after him. After. You're in there somewhere, Jean Brash. Up to that long white neck of yours.
Don't take your bad temper out on me, James McLevy.
I'll be back. I'll be back. You wait and see.
Mistress? Are you all right? That was a devil of a noise.
Was it not? Moira, I want you to deliver a note for me.
I'm just sizing up a client.
You can hold fire. You know where young Jessie Morgan bides?
I do. But did she not leave us a fair while ago?
Aye, but she came back.
I'll get my coat.
Damnation. Now we're all in the scrape.
Donnie Shields found some hole to hide in like a sewer rat. And try as we might, there was no digging him out. I came home to my wee attic room. It overlooks the lights of the city, and it is a place where I may ponder undisturbed. We'll find Shields. A vicious wee swine, but not all that clever. Jean Brash, however, is quite another proposition. Queen of the Night, they called her, and I could sense over that fragrant coffee a subtlety of mind and humour balanced by the most infallible lack of morality. Thank goodness. How else would I have found her such a fascination? Her eyes green like a hunting cat, hair red in colour, and her skin the most perfect white. A delicate pulse beats at the base of her throat. It must be blood on the move. Dearie me.
You came to me, Jessie Morgan, begging for help.
Right enough, mistress.
I gave you my advice, but did you follow it?
She did not, it would seem.
And you, Hannah Semple, you should know better.
Her dead mother was a good friend of mine.
So?
All I did was to hide behind the curtain at the door.
I wanted to set up for myself.
This Forsythe was one of her first clients. I just wanted to make sure he didn't cut her throat.
He did not. Just drop dead. I told you, burn all possessions, get the body dumped at sea, deep water.
I burnt his clothes right enough. But I left the body disposal to Jessie. She had her own ideas.
And you gave Donnie Shields the gold watch, Jessie?
As payment.
She's soft on him.
He promised me to get rid of the cadaver.
Oh, he dumped it in water, all right. In Puddicky Burn.
Holy God.
Pawned the gold. And now he's got McLevy on his trail.
Donnie won't like that.
Too damn bad.
Need to keep you two out of sight for a while.
I'll be all right. I have my own wee place, and I have my cutthroat razor to hand.
Oh, that'll make all the difference.
I'm not associated with this event, Mistress Brash.
True enough, you're not, but Jessie is.
Where can I go?
I'll find somewhere. All we can do is wait. Trust that it all blows over.
Ah, come in, Inspector. Dr. Jarvis has just brought me up to date.
Has he now?
You look the worse for wear, McLevy.
An unsuccessful pursuit.
But not myself. My report herewith. Cause of death, strychnia.
Uh-huh.
You don't seem surprised.
I suspected something like that.
Well, you may suspect, McLevy, but I prove.
The lungs?
Empty of water, dead before he hit the surface.
Strychnia, eh?
The dose itself may not have been fatal, possibly less than a quarter grain. But the man Forsythe seems to have had a weak heart.
So, a combination of the two.
Murder most foul.
Stomach contents, anything else?
Traces of sugar, a confection perhaps.
A sweet tooth, eh?
Strychnia. Not hard to come by. My wife uses it to kill rodents.
I was chasing one of them last night.
Ineffectively, it would seem. Oh, and observe my shirt cuffs. Pristine this morning.
Like your conscience.
That's quite enough, McLevy. Now, we cannot have respectable citizens floating dead in the waters of Leith.
No. Think of the fish.
What?
Feeding on them, sir.
Well, I've done my job.
And I thank you for it, Dr. Jarvis. Over to you, Inspector. Don't let me hold you back.
The widow identified the watch, sir.
Good.
She offered me some bread.
What?
Fresh baked. Very nice.
Marvellous.
Are you being ironic?
I'm remembering something Donnie Shields said to me.
Did my mother send you?
No.
She worries over me, you see.
Might you share it with me, sir?
I'll do better than that.
Someone looked through the window.
How can you tell? Covered in muck.
Something moved.
What do you want?
Sarah Shields.
What if it is?
Inspector McLevy, ma'am. My Constable Mulholland. Like a wee word about your son, Donnie.
He's no here.
I'm sure that's true.
My Donnie is a good boy.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many doting mothers, Mrs. Shields, sing me that same tune. Now, may we enter?
The house is no for welcome. I live poor.
No matter. And Mulholland here was raised most of his life in a farmyard band.
Hen's all over me. Then fit to burst.
No here. See? I told you.
I believe what you say, and why should I not? A fine wee fire you have on the go, Mr. Shields.
A body needs some warmth.
You'll need to poke up the embers, though.
I know my business.
Fine fire. But why all the coal in a heap on the stone floor when there's a perfectly good coal bunker on hand?
I wondered that.
Move to it. So, Sarah, tell me, when did you last see young Donnie?
A while back. For my birthday.
Did he bring you a cake?
What?
Now, Mulholland. Well. You didn't look too comfortable in there, Donnie.
You leave my wee boy alone.
Shut up, Mammy.
Here, let me help you out.
That's sore you did.
Not as sore as that kick you gave me.
Dearie me, you're all covered in coal dust, Donnie. I'm sure we can find you a better abode than this.
Poison. That's a woman's hand, not mine.
And what are you?
The gutty knife. Sliced to the bone.
You couldn't have cut a water lily.
It's just you try me, McLevy.
Dear me, that's a dirty neck. How will the hangman know where to put the rope?
I could draw a chalky line, sir.
I know nothing about this man.
You pawned his watch?
It was given me.
Who gave it?
Jessie Morgan. She fancies my body.
How is that possible?
I know the name.
Used to be one of Jean Brash's wagtails. Lost in it. Just mad for me.
And you'll lay down your life for her, of course.
That's irony, sir. Definite.
Why did she give you the watch?
I told you. A token. Wants to set herself up with me.
Waters of Leith.
Eh?
Been there recent?
Never.
What about the wee bridge?
What about it?
Get rid of anything there.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean. And I'll wring it out of you, drop by drop. Take him out of my sight.
Gladly. Come on, you.
I tell you this, McLevy. I'm an innocent man. That woman dragged me into it.
Come on.
So, the next port of call. Jessie Morgan.
You know where to find her?
I know their haunts. We'll see.
How'd you read this so far?
I think Donnie told the truth, insofar as she gave him the watch. My guess is a payment of sorts to get rid of Forsythe's body.
But if all that is so, what was Jessie doing in possession of the body? Unless she poisoned to rob him?
When we find her, I'll ask such.
James McLevy. I missed you hammering the door this morning.
Did
you find your quarry?
He's in the cells.
Oh, and what did he have to say for himself?
Jessie Morgan. You know that name?
One time. But she left me, headstrong.
You know her whereabouts?
No. Why is your constable looking at my fingers?
Am I?
Admiring the diamond rings. Come up in the world, eh, Jean?
Nowhere else to go but up.
After Henry Prager.
Right enough.
The inspector told me about that.
Did I?
Only a little.
Oh, it's a well-known story. A legend in Leith.
And what is your part in it, ma'am?
I was in thrall to a certain person.
Henry Prager?
Exactly. He caught me young and kept me for a number of terrible years.
You were his partner?
Eventually. A vicious, violent swine. He owned the Holy Land and a tavern called the Pigs o' Docherty.
And what's the story?
One night, yen of his gang ran to the tavern, cut a man bad in a fight, looking to hide.
I saw the incident, chased the man in. I was new to the streets then.
Found yourself in the lion's den.
Wasn't it a fair fight? His gang tripped at me. Prager had big hands, big knuckles, smashed them in. I ended on the floor, saw his boots come towards me. Iron caps on the toes, ready to kick his fill.
The policeman was in a parlous situation.
I had blood in my eyes. But when I looked past Prager, I saw one of his fancy women, a tall, sleek-it wagtail. She gave me a big smile. Then she winked at me.
The policeman came off that floor like a man berserk, hammered Prager from one end to the other. No one could stop him.
I left him, a heap of bones on the floor, arrested the man I'd come for and quit the tavern. Henry Prager disappeared soon after that. Some say murdered.
He had many enemies.
The body never found. And the tall, sleek-it wagtail took over the Holy Land.
That's the story, anyway. And the pair stayed clear after that, as if there was a death between them. But now they look into each other's eyes.
With another corpse on hand. Nothing changes.
Except the coffee.
That I cannot deny.
I'll keep it warm for you. Drive on, if you please.
Aye, mister. Is any of that true?
Everything and nothing. And still she conceals something.
Why did she wink at you back then?
I've never asked. Come on. We hear a suspect to find.
At your back, sir. Every step of the way.
I don't suppose you have any coffee on the boil, Hannah.
Coffee's for rich folk.
Recht enough. Mind if I sit down? My feet are killing me.
Only 3 legs.
What?
The chair.
Oh, I'll be careful. Ah, that's better. Mulholland can stand. He's the younger man.
I could see that.
Been on the go all day, looking for someone you know.
Who might that be?
Jessie Morgan.
You were a dear friend of her mother's.
I watched her die.
We're searching out young Jessie in the course of an investigation.
But she seems to have vanished.
Not on the streets, not in her lodgings, nowhere.
What's it to do with me?
2 nights ago you were drinking with her in Devlin's tavern, early evening.
Says who?
I have my sources.
The barman.
Thank you, Mulholland. Am I correct in that assertion?
Aye. Bought me a whisky. As I said, friend of her mother's. Then we went our separate ways.
Where was she heading?
He didn't say.
This may well be a murder investigation, Hannah.
Who brought Jessie's name into it?
Donnie Shields.
That scum.
Blames her for getting him thrown in jail, that's for sure.
One way or another, Jessie could be in deep trouble. If you know where she is, it's best you tell us, Hannah.
I know nothing.
So ended another dreich and unsuccessful day. Like a house of secrets where every door was closed against me. I let Donnie Shields fester in the cells till morning. Perhaps the fleas might soften him up. I suspected Hannah knew more than she revealed, But where the hell was Jessie Morgan? I had all my informants and spies out in the street, but they'd so far come up with nothing. One thing I did that might bear fruit. Willie Mather, a sly, conniving crater, but he could follow like your own shadow. I put him on watch outside Hannah Semple's door. If the old woman went wandering, I wanted to know where. To make matters worse, I'd run out of coffee, so I slept on pins and needles until the dawn. I'd thought to go to the station early, hammer into Shields before he hardly woke, but I arrived to be greeted by pure, unadulterated chaos.
Mulholland, what are you doing here?
I live not far away. Someone banged on the door.
For what reason?
To waken me up.
But why, for God's sake?
Shields has escaped, sir.
What?
The man pretended illness, and when the jailer came in, he kicked the poor fella in a bad place, and smashed him over the head, and walked out free as the air.
Who was on duty?
Night shift. Most of them asleep.
Am I surrounded by incompetents?
I wasn't there, Inspector.
Have you sent word to the lieutenant?
Not yet.
You better do so. So, Donnie's on the loose, eh? Well, that'll put the cat amongst the pigeons.
How do you mean, sir?
From now on, anything can happen.
Well, McLevy, I take it you have so far not won the day.
We've turned over every low dive and every dirty tavern in the parish, rousted up most of the Shields gang, all the Keeleys and their fancy women.
One of them scratched at me.
You pulled the bedclothes off her.
I didn't know she was there.
Scratch aside. We've come up with nothing.
I think it might be advisable if I take partial charge of this search, McLevy.
By all means, sir. I'm sure the men are on tenterhooks for your guiding hand.
Where do you suggest to begin?
You could make another pass through the harbour wines. You might get lucky.
It is not a matter of luck, Inspector. It is more logical pursuance.
Your servant, aye, Lieutenant Roach.
Come along, man. Follow me.
Terrible smell in these harbour wines.
The lieutenant won't know us. He's a mason.
Where do we go?
You see that wee gadgie on the corner?
I do.
That's Willie Mather. And by the looks of it, he has something to tell me.
Oh, Jessie, what a damned fool you are.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
Why did you do it?
I thought I could explain.
What a treat, eh?
Well, well, Jessie Morgan, at last.
How the hell did you get in here?
Magic.
Lockpicks. Never seen anything like it.
Thank you, Mulholland. What in God's name happened to you?
I tripped.
Tripped, damn all. She sent word to Donnie's mother, told her where she was biding.
I heard that Donnie had escaped and I just wanted to explain, but he wouldn't listen.
I could see that.
You must have had me followed.
That was the plan.
I'm not as stupid as you look, McLevy.
Do you know where he went, Shields?
No, he just left.
Jessie, you're deep connected to the death of Robert Forsythe.
The man just fell over.
Oh, hell's teeth. Admit nothing.
You will accompany us to the station.
She's no fit to be moved.
The doctor can examine her.
I'm coming along.
Only as far as the station desk, Hannah, and there you stop.
I was in hand as well.
What?
When he died.
You were both in it then?
I'm going to be sick.
Get her a bucket, Mulholland. When the doctor's done his bit, you're both under question.
I'm not leaving Jessie.
Here's a basin, all I could find.
I'm not leaving her.
Nothing like sheep's head broth.
I'll take your word.
It's just the eye sockets. Are you not eating?
No hungry. Oh, this coffee's terrible.
Ah, well, Lieutenant's happy. We have someone in the noose.
The potion the doctor gave Jessie put her out like a light.
But as soon as she stirs awake, we'll be on hand. Now, if we can just find shields, all wrapped up.
I have a wee plan for such.
Ready and waiting, sir.
Good. When we rousted up Donnie's gang, I left one man free from our ministrations. Tig Mulgrew, a cousin of Donnie's, follows him like a dog.
You think he'll lead us to the hidey hole?
Possibly, if Mulgrew thinks he's in the clear this night.
That's a clever move.
I'm very clever.
We can use Willie Mather again.
Too dangerous. You can do it.
Me? I'd stick out like a sore thumb.
I have faith in you, Mulholland.
That's ironic.
Only a wee bit.
Don't look up, sir. A woman just came in the tavern.
So?
She doesn't look pleased.
James McLevy, may I have a word?
Jean Brash, I'd invite you for coffee, but it's bitter as hell.
You have 2 women in your jail.
I do. Hannah Semple, Jessie Morgan.
Jessie is battered black and blue, I hear.
She'll recuperate.
What will you do then?
Question and most probably charge.
With what?
Robbery, perhaps, and murder.
The man had a seizure, for God's sake.
How do you know that?
A lucky guess.
It was poison, Jean, provoked the seizure.
Poison?
That makes it murder. One way or another, the law will decide.
Oh, yes. 2 loose women up for the killing of a respectable man. Some justice will see there.
All are equal before it.
Your law is in the pocket of the rich.
That's not true.
Then prove it. Give these 2 women a decent shake of justice. Prove it to me, and maybe I'll dance at your damned wedding.
Oh. I told you she wasn't looking pleased.
McLevy, has the Morgan Gill recovered?
Not long since. I'm about to question them in the cells.
Where is Mulholland?
On a wee errand.
To do with shields?
I hope so. Did you find anything in the harbour wine, sir?
Sewage.
Dearie me.
It would be nice now and then, Inspector, if you might let me into your thinking.
I'm not very sure.
Sure of what?
What it is, I'm thinking.
Go and do your job, McLevy.
He just keeled over.
What had you given him?
Nothing.
It was a first time. But we heard from some of the other girls what he required.
Other girls?
Been to quite a few. Big Nose Kate, for starters.
Oh, good luck there.
Anyway, we knew the score. He would chastise a bit sinful depravity, and then came the laying on of hands. I was going to leave it to Jessie then. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't too dangerous.
Somebody made sure. They killed him.
Well, it wasn't us. I hoped he'd be a regular. Regulars are like gold dust.
Gold dust or not, the charge is murder.
You've got us guilty already.
I need to lie down.
You keep upright, Jessie. We go through the whole evening, all over again.
Why, for God's sake?
Just in case. Begin.
He walked in, stood. I had to kneel so that he could chastise.
I was behind the door, Captain.
He raised his hand, popped in his macaroon, and then just started...
What? Macaroon?
It's a sweetie biscuit.
From what?
A paper bag.
Were they store-bought?
Didn't look so.
What happened to them? The macaroons, after he fell?
We burnt them.
With everything else.
Sir, I think I found shields.
What?
I followed Tig Mulgrew. You'll never guess where.
Just spit at it.
Salamander Street.
But that's close by.
Right under our nose.
Tell the lieutenant, get the men ready.
I'll do that.
What are you going to do with this, McLevy?
You'll find out in due course.
I need to lie down.
Go ahead, then.
Will they kill Donnie?
I hope so.
I need to sleep.
Go ahead. I'll be here, Jessie. Nowhere else to go.
That big house on the corner.
Derelict by the looks. Good place to hide.
So, how do we approach this, McLevy?
With great vigilance.
One thing, I noticed a lot of men on the streets.
Shields, Keeleys, maybe.
Could have sworn I saw Jean Brash's carriage.
She might be looking for Donnie as well, with her own men.
For what reason?
Retribution. Oh, sounds like the boys have met up.
Well, it is my contention we wait here until they have been properly introduced, and then we pick up the scraps.
Couldn't agree more, sir. Can you hold the fort here, Lieutenant?
I can manage that.
Come on, Mulholland.
Don't get lost now. I won't be on hand to help should violence occur.
Was that ironic?
What?
From the lieutenant?
Who knows? Oh, black as the grave.
Where are we heading?
There's a midden run round the back of all these buildings. Comes out to the wee alley at the end.
You think he might use such?
Oh, he's slippery enough.
Oh. Looks like someone beat us to it.
I thought you might come this way, Donnie.
Out of my way, Jean Brash.
This wee gun says different. You hurt Jessie Morgan. She was under my protection.
So?
Tit for tat.
You haven't got the nerve.
2 bullets, no to kill, just leave you on the ground for the police to find.
I'll make it easy. See? Dead close. Now try your luck.
I will.
Too bad. Now it's my turn. My gutty knife at your neck. One cut. Kiss me goodbye.
These wee guns are no worth a damn. Try to get round his back. I'll give you one chance. Don't miss, for God's sake.
I have an eagle, sir. I have an eagle.
Eagle, dearie me. Well, Donnie, you're a busy boy these days.
Busy enough to cut her throat?
No matter to me. You're my target, Donnie, and I have my revolver to hand.
Oh, I'm right behind her, McLevy, and you're no that good a shot.
If I hit Mistress Brash, I'll get you with the next bullet. But, you see here, Donnie, you fancy yourself with a knife, eh?
No man better.
I'll take you on, bare-handed. See? There. My revolver. To the ground. Let the woman go. Hardly worth the bother. Weak as water. Insubstantial. Are you up for it?
Ready for blood.
Remember that, James McLevy.
Step out, Donnie.
That'll be my pleasure.
You broke my hand.
Is that all? I'll take the gutty knife, thank you.
My God, Constable, what kind of stick is that?
Hornbeam. Carved it myself.
We'll make a policeman out of you yet, Mulholland.
If one of you 2 heroes could help me up... Thank you.
Here's your gun.
You're better off with your derringer.
So, weak as water, eh?
A necessary subterfuge. On your way before the lieutenant arrives.
Are you sure?
I am.
What if Donnie names me?
Who's going to believe him?
Right enough, eh, Mr. Shields?
We have sufficient complication as it is. Now, on your way.
I am in your debt, James.
Pay it with coffee.
What about Jessie and Hannah?
In the lap of the gods, Jeannie. In the lap of the gods.
Are you sure you won't have a cup of tea, gentlemen?
No, thank you, Mistress Forsythe.
Jardine the apothecary's some streets from here. We paid him a visit, and his ledgers reveal... You tell it, Constable.
2 weeks ago, you bought a quantity of strychnine.
An infestation of rats.
Your husband died of strychnia poison.
So you have informed me.
Sweet biscuits, macaroons.
I baked them. His favourites.
Which he ate that very night.
And I must ask you, Did you put poison in the wee sweetie biscuits?
And why would I do that?
2 women stand accused of your husband's murder. Drabs, prostitutes, fallen angels, call them what you will.
If found guilty, they will hang by the neck.
Would you carry their deaths upon your Christian conscience?
He pleasured himself with these women. Not saved, pleasured.
How did you find out, man?
A malady. He brought it home. A mild case, the doctor said. He could not look me in the eye. The man can transmit and hardly even suffer.
Did you face your husband out with us?
I prayed for guidance, and answer came. Let him suffer also. Let him feel the hand of God come down hard. I did not mean to kill, only punish. But that contrite heart of his must have burst in shame.
Are you certain of 5 lumps?
Sure as the castle. I left the woman with Mulholland. Her bread was still in the oven. Needed another half an hour. Thought you might appreciate the news.
I do indeed. Oh, that's a terrible noise.
You get used to it.
The source of the infection.
Previous disciples, I would have thought. Big-nosed Kate.
Oh.
The woman's notorious.
I have a feeling young Jessie Morgan is better out of Edinburgh.
I would agree.
I'll find her a place somewhere.
What about Hannah Semple?
I was thinking of a job here.
Doing what exactly?
Keeper of the keys.
Oh.
I need somebody to hold the girls in order.
I should manage that all right.
What about Mary Forsythe?
An upright woman, bread in the oven, a good lawyer and charitable works. She might get lucky. Here. You don't have to dance at my wedding, but you may replenish my coffee. A fragrant brew, indeed.
It's called Temptation's Pleasure.
Is that a fact?
I owe you for Donnie Shields.
You have a nice throat. Pity to see it otherwise.
I am prepared to offer you a special treat.
Uh-huh.
It's a sweetie biscuit with almond dusting. Macaroon. They're all the rage.
The lieutenant was not best pleased when I relayed my tidings. A respectable man who hired disciples for religious shenanigans and then took back the undesirable side effects to a decent wee wifey at home. She prayed for guidance and was told by the Almighty to poison the lecherous bugger. Jessie and Hannah will get away lightly, but I imagine a heavy sentence awaits Donnie Shields, and I trust every minute is like an eternity. I may have stumbled upon a constable, Mulholland, who has fashioned himself a hornbeam stick to fell an elephant. I'll put up with him a wee while longer. Just the one thing puzzles me. How come Jean Brash had these macaroons to hand? I had just that minute told her the method of death. Was it coincidence? I am no great believer in coincidence. Was she ahead of me in some way? Couldn't be possible. Her green eyes were full of mischief as she offered up that sweetie biscuit, and I popped it in like a holy wafer, crunched and swallowed down. So far, I'm still alive, drinking my terrible coffee, and dreaming of temptation's pleasure. I look down on my city. Every street, every alley, every wind, nook and cranny, every crevice contains a crime that waits for me like a lover. I am James McLevy, Inspector of Police. Let the journey begin, and let the battle commence.
In Meet James McLevy by David Ashton, James McLevy was played by Brian Cox, Jean Brash by Siobhan Redmond, Mulholland Michael Perceval-Maxwell, Roach David Ashton, Hannah Colette O'Neill, Robert Forsythe Tony Cownie, Donnie Shields Kieran Gallagher, Mary Forsythe Catherine Howden, Jessie Gemma McElhinney, and Jarvis by Robert Jack. Other parts were played by the cast. McLevy was a BBC Scotland production, directed in Glasgow by Bruce Young.